my weekly makeup stash. My beauty room slash filming room is downstairs in our basement. So what I do is I use this acrylic organizer on my dresser, and every week I basically rotate out the items and products that I use so that way I can use what I have and it just doesn't sit there in the drawers kind of getting stagnant. So I'm gonna just kind of start out here. The first thing I have back there is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I'm also going to be using this small deluxe sample of the Professional by Benefit. This camera doesn't want to focus really well, but I do want to use this. The weather is getting warmer this week, so I have to have something that's going to combat oil on my face. And if you hear growling, is because one of my dogs is bothering the other dog because he's eating and he wants to eat his food. He's greedy and chubby, what can I say? So back here for under my eyes this week, I am going to be using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer Corrector. I really do like this corrector underneath my concealer. And then up top there, you see the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I believe that's the way it's called. One of my new faves for concealers, so I am going to continue using that this week. Then going down a little ways, you have a CC Cream by Mary Kay, which I absolutely love. This comes in two shade formulas. It's light to medium and then medium to deep. Mine is the medium to deep, and I really do love this CC Cream a lot. It really lasts a long time as well. So I'm going to come down here to two blushes that I'm adding this week to my organizer. This is one of the Clinique Pop blushes, and this is in 03 Berry Pop. I got this in October when it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so you see the really pretty pink ribbon there. So that's one of the blushes that I'm going to be using this week. And then this one over here is one by Physicians Formula. I actually had gotten this at CVS. I think it was like 70% off, and this is the Mineral Wear Talc Free blusher. It's really pretty and I do love it a lot. Then this week I am going to be breaking out my NYX Strobe of Genius Illuminating Palette. For those of you that haven't seen this palette, I'm going to try to do this with one hand behind the scenes so you can see it without the cover on it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighting palette, and I've used it many times already, so I'm just bringing it out this week to use. It's really beautiful. All of the shades look great, and it really does last a nice long time on the skin. So right behind there, this is actually a new bronzer that I have. This is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Bronzer, and they have it in 3 different shades. This one I want to say is, yes, 02 medium. So I am really excited to try this out. It looks like a nice bronzer. It's got a little glimmer to it, not really like a chunky glitter, but something that is going to look really nice on the skin. Then above that, I have my Stila Get Cheeky palette. This was in a Christmas collection, and this is a palette with a contour slash bronzer, blusher, and highlight, and it really is a beautiful palette, and I do like it a lot. So I just haven't used it in a while, so I wanted to break it out this week. Then going over to the right, this is my Baby Z palette from Sephora. I always keep these powders in here. Up top there is the Anastasia Banana Powder. Then I have a contour by Anastasia in Java. And then this is an under eye powder. Well, a powder anyway from MAC. It's like the Emphasize, but it's just a little darker. But the thing I hate about anything, you know, that MAC that has the magnets on the back, you have to take the paper off or it doesn't stick too well. So I can't even tell you the name of this, but I do use it as a powder. So this always goes into my weekly organizer because I always use the banana powder, and for the most part the contour powder as well. So below that I have a NYX matte bronzer, which is a really great bronzer, and this is in medium. I'll try to open that so you can see that. I love it because there's no glitter in it, so when you want a really great matte bronzer. This is a really nice one to have, and I think it was like 10 bucks if I'm not mistaken. And you can get these buy one, get one 50% off most of the time at Ulta. So that's going to be going in the weekly organizer. And then under here I have a eyeshadow duo by Kevin O'Quan, and the name of this one is Cole. I grabbed this week because I want to have a black eyeshadow. I'm pulling out my Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette. This is the first time I'm going to be actually using these shades, so I really am excited to use that this week. This is a more recent new purchase. But again, because it doesn't have a black in here, I went ahead and pulled out the Kevin O'Quan one because I do like black for the most part in the outer corner. So I can't wait to use this. I know people are really impressed. Too Faced usually has good products anyway, so I don't think I'm going to have any complaints. So for lips here, we have a couple of different products. Starting up top to the left there, this is one of the new Milani Amore Metallics glosses. I've heard good things about them. I grabbed a purple shade, so I'm going to be trying that out this week. Then next to that is one of the Hydro Matte liquid lipsticks from Gerard Cosmetics, and that is in a newer shade, 1995. I actually have 1995 in their cream lipstick formula, and it is really hands down my favorite nude shade of any brand. Next to that I have a Milani lipstick, then a Butter London Lippy in Toff, and then right in between there is a lip liner that is by the brand Beauty for Real, and I believe I got that in a BoxyCharm or Glossy box. And then the last lip product is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color. I do like these very much, so I'm going to pull that out this week. So basically that is pretty much what is going in my weekly organizer. I tend to pull out more than one of every product, as you can see, just to have a little bit of variety during the week. But I love doing that because I can use my products and it's not like I'm using the same thing over and over again. And I do like variety quite quickly. I know some people do this per month. I like to do it every single week. So I am going to show you what it looks like all organized in the acrylic organizer in just one moment. So this is what the organizer looks like with all of the products that I have chosen placed in it. And again, this goes upstairs on my dresser in my bedroom, so I don't have to run down every morning to the beauty room to get my products. I do like this method a lot because, again, I can use my products and really delve deep into doing that without worrying about products just kind of sitting there and getting old. So please tell me what your weekly or monthly products are if you do something like this. Leave any comments down in the comments section. If you have any questions or want to see a product more in depth, please also leave that in the comments section. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me, and I will see you in the next one. We're going to start over. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your day with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Take care.